Hi there, and welcome. I am Stíofán Séamus, and I am a spiritual healer and advisor and an intuitive reader. As we live our lives, Spirit guides us to and through life situations that can be difficult to understand. It's up to us to decide if we will follow the path that the Creator has set before us, or ignore all the signs and wonders that this universe has to offer. Sometimes we are presented with life situations where we need further guidance or healing to get through it. As a spiritual advisor and a master Reiki healer, I connect with Source and channel messages and healing specifically for you and your highest good. Having love life issues? Let's talk and see what Spirit would want you to know about the situation right now. Emotional issues? Maybe you are in need of a Reiki session so that we can channel universal life energy to help you realign. Or maybe you are debating a career move and need to know if now is the time to make that move. Through our Spirit's mutual understanding, we can seek out those answers. As a guide of the light, I challenge you to live your life in a way that is for the betterment of humanity. Message me on Facebook Messenger now to get in line for your reading today. In light and love, Stíofán Séamus, Guide of the Light. Well, hello there, and welcome to Guide of the Light Live. I am Stíofán Séamus, and I am an intuitive reader, also a spiritual advisor and healer. And what we do here is nothing short of helping people. The messages that I give at the beginning of the stream as a collective whole are exactly that, messages. And they may be for just one person, or they may not be for anybody at all. But I recently felt as though that some may not understand or may not take it seriously enough. And though I wish people would take it more serious, I'm not going to sit here and expect someone to take it serious. I know what my mission is here, and so I set out to do that. And that is to enlighten and inspire. So with that, let us go into the message, collective message from Spirit today. So, today's reading, today's card, is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. With the Two of Cups, we're reminded to do something or be with someone that we love and feel deeply connected to. The time and devotion that we put into this project or relationship will fill you with joy and inner strength. How do we do this? How do we do this during this time of distancing? During this time of you can't go there and you mustn't do that. Being forbidden to see loved ones that we hold so dear. In the meditation today, my guide talked about disconnect to connect. And I'm going to put my thoughts into that today. But I also want to take from another author, Sarah Young, for today's devotion that she had. Because I think this is just so fitting for us. It speaks to me in this particular situation in doing something or being with someone that you love or feel deeply connected to. And I'm going to change up the wording a little bit here just to make the universal language. Don't forget to bring divine. Give the divine thanks. Don't take anything for granted. Not even the rising of the sun. And before the tempter had tempted those in the garden, thankfulness was as natural as breathing. The adversary's temptation involved pointing them to the one thing that was forbidden them. The garden was filled with luscious, desirable fruits, but they focused on the one thing they couldn't have, rather than being thankful for the many good things freely available. This negative focus darkened their mind, and they succumbed to temptation. When we focus on what we don't have or on situations that displease us, our mind also becomes darkened. You take for granted life, salvation, sunshine, flowers, and countless other gifts from the divine. You look for what is wrong and refuse to enjoy life until that is fixed. When you approach the divine with thanksgiving, the light of the divine presence pours into us, transforming us through and through. Walk in the light with the divine by practicing the discipline of thanksgiving. In this moment, in this time of separation, we find ourselves being forced to not be able to contact and to connect to those that we love. Well, some of us are at home with some of our family, but yet there are other family and friends that we miss. We miss hanging out with these people. We miss going out with these people, having good times. We miss these things. And yet, in an age that we seek connection with people, whether that be making friends, finding new romances, or catching up with a long-lost cousin, we are being partially disconnected from that world of being constantly connected. You know, my mind comes back to a computer. And that sometimes you just can't get the connection to work. Sometimes you can't get a program to run right. We can't find the file location. And then what do you got to do? Honestly, I feel as though this is a time where we need to play the part of the computer in disconnecting, shutting down, and doing a forced reboot. If you would like to put it that way, think of it that way. We've been so focused on connection over the past several years that now that we missed what the point of connection was about in the first place. And now we are being forced to disconnect. finding new ways and new attitudes to be avenues to be grateful for the connections that we do have and can have. I love this line in today's devotion. Says, when you focus on what you don't have or on situations that displease you, your mind also becomes darkened. You take for granted life, salvation, sunshine, flowers, and the countless other gifts from the divine. You look for what is wrong and refuse to enjoy life until that is fixed. How many of us are right now in a time in our mind saying, I wish this was fixed. I don't want to be in this house no more. I don't want to be stuck in quarantine no more. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that, because this isn't how life should be. Life should be so streamlined, it's not even funny. When really what it comes down to is that you want this fixed, and you're not focusing on the things that you could be grateful for, and instead you're fixated on, I want this to happen so bad. I want this to be fixed so much that I can't get the blessing out of what is here with me. So what happens? We get force disconnected. I'm sorry, this number has been disconnected. Please try again later. If you feel like you have reached this number in error, please try again. So moving forward, what do we do? I believe, and I've said this from the very beginning, we are being called by the divine to make situations, to give more thought to the things that are happening, to take into consideration that maybe we need to come back, get re-enchanted with the divine. What say you? Will you let this continue to get you down? What say you? Will you continue to want to have it fixed. What say you? Are you willing to disconnect to connect? In light and love, Stíofán Séamus. So, as of right now, I don't see any takers on the list to have a reading. Just make sure I look at a couple of things here. So I'm going to put the intro screen up. And if there's anybody that would like to have a reading, I am going to do those now. I'm not seeing anybody on my list, so but we will be keeping an eye out for you. There is the donation suggestion menu. Of course, just a regular reading are free, but a donation is welcome. Multiple choice readings are $3. If you have more than 2 choices, then that is $5. Past, present, future readings are $5. 7-card expanded reading $15, and Celtic Cross is $25. These are heavily discounted rates, heavily discounted. So, message me on here or on Facebook Messenger at Stíofán Séamus to get in line for your reading right now. Also, you can check me out on Facebook at Guide of the Light. Also on Twitter at Guide of the LIGH1. I don't know. Don't ask me. It was a Twitter thing. And if you don't mind, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That will really help me out in going a long way on here as well. If you're wanting a reading, we'll be more than happy to do that for you as well. I am Stíofán Séamus, and I'm the Guide of the Light. So, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, if you would like to have a reading, I am here. You just go ahead and put a little chat in the chat box over there, or send me a message on Facebook at Stíofán Séamus. That's STIOFANSEAMUS on Facebook, and I will get to you straight away. Also, you can find me on Facebook at Guide of the Light. Also, you can find me on Twitter at Guide of the LIGH1. Don't ask me, it was a Twitter thing. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, and enjoy the music until we have somebody on here that wants to chat or have a reading done, or hey, whatever. This song. And also, if you are watching the replay, and I know, you're probably not. I mean, who's going to sit here and just listen to this music and look at a screen with numbers and letters on it? But if you are, hey, comment, and let me know. Tell me what you would like to talk about, and I will do my best to see if we can't come up with those kinds of things there. So anyways, just figured I'd put that out there as well. And if there's somebody out there listening right now, which I don't think there is, but if there is, you comment right now in the live chat. Never know where that's going to go. Anyways, you all have a good day. Well, given that it is a Monday, and given the current situation that everybody is going through right now, I'm not going to do anything to try and make this be any more of a show than what it has been. So, that is why, for this evening, I am going to step away. I think the message is what was needed to be done today, so I'm at peace with that. And I'm at peace with going ahead and leaving for the evening. So, let's remember this. Let's remember that whole thing of being grateful Because right now, we are put in a position where we could be very ungrateful for a lot of things. And really, there's some things that we could just stand to be more grateful about anyways. So, remember my challenge to you. Do what you can to make this world a better place, and let your light shine in the midst of the darkness. In light and love, Stíofán Séamus, Guide of the Light. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also find me on Facebook at Guide of the Light and on Twitter at Guide of the LIGH1. Don't ask me, it was a Twitter thing.